Hello, so we are back, and this time we have a nice gaming laptop to repair. This is a Acer Nitro, like usual. Pressing the power button and the laptop should come on according with the customer email, but doesn't seem to come on. Anyway, the laptop is coming from a computer business, and they are saying I installed a SSD on this laptop and I forgot to disconnect the battery. The problem is not the battery. The problem is the computer was still working, probably sleeping or hibernating. After turning it on, comes with a dim screen. So this story has absolutely no sense. So the SSD had nothing to do with the screen backlight. So dim screen for me means the screen has picture but no backlight. I had one of these on a Lenovo before and turned out to be a small capacitor. But on this one, it's a bit too much to find it. Can you help me with this? Yeah, hopefully I can. So the customer story or the computer shop story doesn't make any sense to me at all. Not like remotely. No. Let me grab a Acer blue pin charger. We have the Acer blue pin. 19 volts there. Plug in the charger. And it's taking no current. Nothing. What happened? Yeah, it is. Sorry, it is. It's a discharge battery. We have the pre-charge current 200 milliamps. Pressing the power button, and the laptop it is coming on. And the power supply clicked because I don't have enough current. I just need a little bit more current. Maybe it's time to move on. Maybe it's time for a switching power supply, because all switching power supply, they have like at least 10 amps. Yeah, it's taking 1.4 amps. That means the laptop it is charging. Pressing the power button, and the laptop it is coming on. Yeah, beeping because I don't have enough current. So and I can see the right. You can't see it. So basically, the laptop it is working, but no backlight. Yeah, I see an Acer on the screen. Okay. Again, the story doesn't make any sense. I mean, the SSD having something to do with the backlight. But let's go inside of the laptop, because taking out the screens is a little bit more risky, and check the backlight voltage and all the stuff. That's all what we have to check, the backlight voltage. Yeah. I mean, we can have like a, partial dead EC chip, so we don't have the LED on and the dim PWM signal, but very unlikely. I can only assume actually it's a coincidence when, the customer swapped the SSD, actually the backlight died. Can be a coincidence. Okay, all screws are out. Let's open the laptop. And the laptop, I mean, yeah, it is open. Okay, that's a nice motherboard. So what we are checking, we are going straight to the... Wait, what happened with this chip? We are going straight to the screen connector, and we should have 19 volts there. I mean, on this chip is some sticky thing, you can see. But it's working fine, so... Okay, so the screen backlight is there. Oh lol, what happened here? Wait, 1 second. So I'm assuming this track, the big one, is the screen backlight, but nothing is fitted on that track. Okay, this is weird. I've never seen something like that. Or this is a switching power supply. But for what? Because this big truck can be only the backlight. Okay, let's check the voltage there. Yeah, weird design. Never seen something like that. So backlight voltage on this pin, and we have 18 volts. I can't believe. That's crazy. Yeah, it's a faulty screen. That sucks. Let me disconnect the power. Let me disconnect the battery, and let's take out the screen connector. But you know what? The screen connector, probably no one took out the screen connector. Check here. We have a sticker. And yeah, no one took out the screen connector. And the screen connector is fine. No liquid damage, nothing. No. Yeah, so the screen connector is back in place. We're gonna test one more time. Maybe we are lucky and the screen start working. Let's see. Okay, I forgot the battery. Let's plug the battery. Pressing the power button. And the laptop it is coming on. And yeah, no backlight. No. I can see the writing on the screen, but no backlight. Good. We have to open the screen, yeah. This is like 17-inch screen. 17-inch, you can believe that? Yeah. If we are breaking the screen, we are paying for the screen, yeah, of course. That's the thing. You can't say to the customer, I'm sorry, I cracked your screen. Wait, why I cannot take out this thingy? I mean, this is proper stuck here. Definitely no one took out the frame before. And the frame, it's out, right? You know what? I don't think it's risky because I can see screws on the screen frame. Yeah, so the front bezel is out. We have screws. Check here, yeah? Check here. Screws. You can see here, screw. So let's take out the screen. Yeah, it is coming out. Check here. It is coming out. But I believe we have to open the hinge. Yeah, the screen is under the hinge screws. This screw is broken. Okay. This one is broken. Yeah, came out with the thingy. And now we have access to the screen. Yeah. Let's check the screen connector. I mean, no one took out the screen, you can see the sticker. And this is from factory like that. When you open the sticker, you can see it's getting fuzzy. You see? So you see it was open before. Yeah. It is plugged in properly. And there's no liquid damage, nothing. You think we are lucky? We're plugging back the connector and it's working? We can be that lucky? We need the battery plugged in. Battery is plugged in. Let's see. Pressing the power button is not coming on. Okay, we need a charger. Let me try to raise the current onto my charger. 3.8 and 4.8. Yeah, that's good. Plug in the charger. Yeah, it is charging. Okay, pressing the power button. Oh, I need a easy pizza. Come on. Nah, no backlight. No backlight. No, nothing. That sucks. Yeah, you're right. Okay, the solution. I power off the laptop. Yeah, it is off. The solution is another screen, but if we are buying another screen, we are making no money. So I'm not happy with that. No. We cannot work for pennies. Yeah, so we have to feed the whole family with pizza. It's not only about myself. So we're gonna reach the inverter and try to repair the inverter. If it's the inverter, probably on this point, I believe actually the signals from the EC chip are missing. That's what I believe. Maybe a screen fuse? Hmm? What do you think? Good, so now we do have access here. Yeah, I know the charger is plugged in because I need current there. Good. Let's go under the microscope and check the inverter. We have a beautiful fuse on the inverter. You can see it. Yeah. Let's check the fuse. Maybe we are lucky and the fuse is burned. And here we have 16. And here we have... No, it's not the fuse. Ah, that sucks. It's not the fuse. Actually are the signals from the... Wait, boy, where is the inverter chip? Do you think actually the chip is on the other side of the board because we have to reach the chip? Yeah. So it's 1.5 amps, 63 volts, that fuse. Yeah, we really need to reach the inverter chip. And here is no chip, you can believe that? It's nothing. We have no components on this side of the board. You know, I have a bad feeling about this job. I mean, this is a big chip, right? Which probably has something to do with the picture. Who is switching that coil? Oh lol, okay. I got it. Yeah, so probably this is a high frame rate screen. So actually the coil is switched by the chip, by this one. If I think the chip is dead, probably not. Probably the chip is not dead. Probably the signal from the EC chip are missing. Here we have more coils. Here we have another thingy, chip. Yeah, this is not an easy job. Yeah, definitely it's not an easy one. So I unplug the battery. Let's unplug the screen for a second. And let's get rid of this plastic foil. And I want to check the signals. You see here are some test points, yeah? And on the test points, it's saying something. I can't see anything, so, you know, I'm just watching the screen to see the microscope. Check here, check here, check here. That's what we are looking for on a screen, on any screen, yeah? You are looking for the PWM signal and you are looking for the LED on signal. Just ignore the other thingies, yeah? You can manipulate these signals, yeah? You have 3.3 on the screen. If the 3.3 are missing from these points, we are shorting the points with the 3.3. And that's how we are fixing this laptop. So now let's plug back the screen. The screen is plugged. I'm not happy having the battery plugged in. Maybe we can do it only with the charger. What do you think? Because battery has, you know, has a lot of current and you cannot control that. So you made a short, you have the current from the battery. If I made a short with the power supply, on the power supply I have a current limit. So yeah, I'm more happy to use the power supply. So pressing the power button is taking like 1.5 amps. Hopefully it's not going over 4.8 amps. No, it's not going. Yeah, we are fine. Good. Let's check the signal. So the laptop, it is on right now. So we said, 1 second. Oh, lol, I can see now. Okay. Can you hear the Windows sound? Yeah. So the Windows, it's on. So we have ground, and we have the LED on. And it's 0 volts. And we have the PWM, which is this one. This one is 2.5, so this one is good. So the brightness is okay. So if I'm shorting the PWM with the LED enable, nothing happened. Yeah, that sucks. And I cannot use the power supply. No, nothing. I have no voltage on LED enable. So we need a 3.3. 3.3. I can't see anything. So what do we have here? We have some things which we don't know what they are. VLAD, okay, 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 okay. I'm looking for some, 3.3. Just a test point to saying AVD. Nah, I don't know what it is. And here, okay. You know what? We are working for nothing. 1 second. 1 second. We are working exactly for nothing. You know why? You see anything strange with this screen? No? Because I see now, when the microscope light was here, check here, you can see these lines. So the screen is cracked. Yeah, it's not even point trying to fix it. The screen is all cracked. Yeah, the screen is all cracked. Not sure if you can see it. How can I show you? Check that, check that. You can see those things? Yeah, it's because the screen is cracked. But just to, make you happy, I'm gonna come with a power supply with 3.3 exactly there. Yeah. How? I'm assuming I have to plug the battery. Yeah, let's plug the battery. The laptop is still on, that's good. He can take it, plug in the battery. The battery is plugged in. We are expecting to see like an increase on the charging current. The current is not going up? Yeah, it is going up. We do have the charging light, 2 amps. I'm not happy with that. I mean, I want more current. So, powering off the laptop. No, the laptop is still on. Holding the power button down. The laptop itself is taking 1.5 amps. Good. So I'm gonna disconnect the power supply. I'm gonna leave the laptop on the battery power. Actually, I'm gonna leave this here. So I will come only with the plus probe from the power supply with this one. And I'm gonna touch the 3.3, the LED on. So pressing the power button, the laptop is on. Good. 3.3. Just a little bit of current. Actually, you know what? I need the ground from here. I need this ground. Current. Good. Touching the LED on. Come on, no, the screen was not cracked. It's a background picture. That's crazy. I got tricked. I got tricked. This is insane. I mean, it was looking exactly like the screen is cracked. I can't believe. Okay. Okay, let's try to find the 3.3. So we know the screen is good. We know the backlight inverter is good. Yeah. All what is missing is the LED on signal from the EC chip. Can I have a connection with the customer swapping the SSD? I don't think, because the backlight have nothing to do with the SSD. But anyway, we have to find a 3.3 volts on this board. So I'm gonna switch back to 19 volts. And again, we need a bunch of current. Let's go for 4.7 amps. Good. Plug in the charger. We need 3.3, yeah. Pressing the power button. Let's find a 3.3 on this board. And here we have a fuse. What voltage do you think it's on that fuse? Of course, 3.3. So on this fuse, we have, check on the screen, 3.2 volts. And now, all we need, it's a proper calibrated wire, which I have it here. You can believe that. Check here. Here. This one. We have a nice red wire. Red is good. We're gonna fix in the future this screen. They will know Sorin was here. Yeah. So we are soldering the wire after the fuse. Something goes wrong. We have the fuse. So we have capacitors. We have the wire. Soldering the wire here. No rosin. Rosin is expensive. Yeah, solid. And I'm gonna route the wire on the other side of the board. Yeah. So our wire has to come here. Let's trim the wire. The wire is trimmed. Now you need a special tool to take the isolation out. Perfect, like brand new. It's always good to have tools. And we're gonna solder the wire there on the LED on. Yeah, I did try to cut corners. I shored the PWM with the LED on and it was not working. But if I'm thinking, I mean, if I will put the brightness up, it will be 3.3 on the PWM. And that it will bring up the LED on if I shore the PWM with the LED on. But then the customer cannot adjust the brightness anymore. So with this modification, the customer can adjust the brightness. Yeah. We need a little bit of rosin. Perfect, and the wire is solder. Good. Yeah, we have to be careful, that wire is not shorting anything. Just a little bit of hot glue. Hot glue. Good. So we are checking the wire with ground. Wire with ground, no short. Now plugging the screen connector. Screen connector is plugged in. Perfect. Now it's time for testing. Yeah. Power supply. Good. Charger is plugged in. Nothing exploded. Pressing the power button. It's taking enough current. Yeah, that's good. And no backlight. Wait a second. How can be no backlight? How can be no backlight? No way. No way. Who put a hot glue over the solder? I can't believe I can't even check the voltage there. Okay, I don't know what happened here. Wait, this is not normal. And we have no voltage on the wire. I can't see anything. So my wire is solder, right? PWM signal 3.2. Here we have 0 volts. Okay, let's go back on the other side of the screen. Why we have 0 volts there? Oh, I seen backlight. I mean, the screen, it is plugged. The wire, it is solder. Wait, what happened here? Yeah. So when you try to be Scrooge, trying to save money from using rosin, remember this, yeah? Good. It's a funny wire, that's the problem, yeah, you're right. Of course we are not saving money from rosin. Anyway, now the wire it is soldered. Yeah, can happen, can happen, can happen. We have picture, check there, we have backlight actually, huh? What do you think about that? Working fine, huh? It is a proper fixed? It is. Yeah, what about the adjusting the backlight? Yeah, check here, adjusting the backlight. Huh? Huh? Yeah, working fine. Can't believe we fixed it. Yeah, we fixed the screen. Let me shut down the laptop. Wow, what a job. Yeah, we saved the customer screen. You're right. Yeah. Let me quickly put it all back together. Yeah, just give me 1 minute. Good. Time for the final test, yeah? So everything is back in place. I use a little bit of hot glue to repair, the broken thingies. Pressing the power button and the laptop is coming on and we have picture, yeah? No problem, no issues. Yeah. Mhm. All good. Flexing the screens, yeah, all good. So why do we need that signal from the EC chip? Many will ask. The EC chip want to turn off the backlight when you have set up the power savings. Like, okay, after 15 minutes, I want the backlight to goes off. Yeah, after 30 minutes, I want the laptop to go on sleep. Now, if the laptop will go on sleep, the backlight it will be turned off by the dim signal. Yeah, no, by the 3.3. By the 3.3, it will be cut down from the screen. So yeah, but if the customer it will set up after like 15 minutes, I want the screen to turn off. That it will not gonna happen. I think I'm not sure. It is possible to go off, but if I'm sending the laptop to sleep, yeah, just pressing the power button. Hopefully the laptop is going to sleep. No, sleep, sleep, and the screen it is turning on, and you can see it's no backlight because the 3.3 is cut down. So everything is fine. Pressing a key and the laptop is coming back to life. Yeah, all good. Let me shut down the laptop. Shutting down the laptop. I mean, we spoke so many times about the screen signals. Yeah, free signal. 19 PWM, yeah, or can have different names. Yeah, like dim and LED on. Yeah. All three, they have to be present. If they are not present, 19, you know how to fix it. But the 3.3 is on the LED and PWM, you just, short them to 3.3. Again, I have no idea why it's one pin. It's a pin from the EC chip which is turning on and off the backlight. Wait, what is this? Okay. Now it's good. Good. I'm gonna plug the battery now because everything is fine. And we're done. Yeah, we fixed it. We saved. We didn't save anything. The screen was good, right? Yeah, but yeah, we saved the laptop because no one in this planet it will replace a EC chip just because you don't have backlight. No, I mean everyone, it will do what I did. I mean, I'm not sure what should I say. For some people, maybe it's easy to say I can replace this in like 200 and you'll have picture, you'll have backlight. But it's not fair. I mean, it is fair if you don't know how to do it. But you know how to do it because we made so many videos about this. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop now. I will say thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you like the video, and see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, If you find my content being helpful, don't forget you can support this channel by pressing the join button, and you can get instantly access to our members only cool collection and Discord private channels for support with your repairs. Also, you can have a look on our United Kingdom eBay, where you can find some cool and unique products, United States eBay store, or our Patreon page. Thank you.